The Progress Singapore Party has expressed concerns over the latest electoral boundary changes, stating that the revisions could have been implemented without making drastic changes to major constituencies. In a statement issued on 11 March 2025, PSP acknowledged that the Electoral Boundaries Review Committee had provided more reasoning behind its decisions than in previous reports. However, the party argued that the rationale remained insufficient and questioned whether the changes were justified. The EBRC report, released on Tuesday, introduced significant changes to Singapore's electoral map, with only 5 group representation constituencies and 4 single-member constituencies left unchanged. The overall number of constituencies increased from 31 to 33, with 3 new GRCs and 6 new SMCs introduced. PSP raised concerns about the removal of certain constituencies and the merging of others, particularly in opposition-contested areas. The party noted that while some adjustments were necessary due to population growth, these could have been made without redrawing so many established electoral divisions. We are heartened that the EBRC has somewhat disclosed more of the reasoning behind its decisions, contrary to its previous report in 2020. However, PSP's view is that much of the EBRC's decision-making remains unexplained, and it could have accounted for population shifts without making drastic changes to existing major electoral boundaries, said PSP Secretary General Hazel Power in the statement. PSP specifically highlighted the changes to Hong Kong North SMC, which has been absorbed into Chua Chu Kang GRC, due to the rapid population growth in the new Tengah state. The party suggested that instead of dissolving Hong Kong North SMC, a more balanced approach could have been taken. The population changes to Hong Kong North SMC, because of the new Tengah state, could have been dealt with by merging it with Yua SMC and Bukit Batok SMC to form a new GRC, the party stated. Instead, this was used to justify changing the electoral boundaries of Jurong GRC, West Coast GRC, Chua Chu Kang GRC, Tanjong Pagar GRC, and Radin Mas SMC. PSP's remarks align with broader concerns raised by opposition parties, who have criticized past boundary revisions for disproportionately affecting constituencies where opposition parties performed well in previous elections. While PSP has yet to confirm the specific constituencies it will contest in the upcoming general election, the party stated that it would study the report in detail before making further announcements. PSP will study the report and make further announcements regarding where we will be contesting in the general election in due course, the party said. In the 2020 general election, PSP contested 5 GRCs and 5 SMCs, securing 48.31% of the vote in West Coast GRC, its strongest performance. Given the changes to West Coast GRC, now renamed West Coast Jurong West GRC, the party is expected to reassess its strategy for GE 2025. The EBRC cited voter population shifts and geographical considerations as the primary reasons for the boundary changes. The report revealed that as of February 2025, Singapore had 2,753,226 registered voters, an increase of 101,791 from the last election. Among the major changes, 6 new ASMCs were created, including Bukit Gombak, Jalan Kayu, Jurong Central, Queenstown, Sembawang West, and Tampines Changkat. 5 SMCs were absorbed into GRCs, including Yua, Bukit Batok, Hong Kong North, McPherson, and Punggol West. 5 new GRCs were introduced, including Pasir Ris Changi, Punggol, Jurong East Bukit Batok, Marine Parade Bradel Heights, and West Coast Jurong West. Additionally, the opposition-held Aljunied GRC had its boundaries redrawn for the first time since 2011, further fueling speculation about the impact of these changes on opposition representation. The next general election must be held by 23 November 2025, though it remains unclear when Prime Minister Lawrence Wong will call for polls. Historically, elections have been held within months of the EBRC report's release, and many speculated could be as early as May, given that reporters have been told to stand by for April and May.